Hello guys, welcome to the channel, doing another 3v3. This is part 2 for the Wolf for Saladin. Alright, said I'd do it, but that was like a week ago, so yeah. This is 2 in a bad map. We've got a Wolf and a Saladin directly next to each other, then we've got Saladin on the right and Wolf on the left. It'll be interesting to see what happens in this. Like, Wolf is a much stronger lord. I'm just throwing this out there, but again, that doesn't mean that he'll win. Like, obviously he's going to win in the center here. And I will be choosing another map as well after this. I just figured this would be a good way to show dominance for one lord. And I didn't know which lord it would be, because Saladin obviously sets up quicker. He may have been able to pin down the wolf. As you can see, that's not been the case. He's been dominated, and he will die very soon. Okay. Well, he may not die very soon actually, it depends. Like, if he gets protected by the purple and the black Saladins, he's got every chance of living for a while. He should definitely lose in this situation though. It was always down to who's going to be able to secure the center. Now, obviously, the crossbows are stronger than the Arabian archers, but oh look, and he's actually going to attack the purple. Oh no, he's turning back, and this is lagging horribly. And that's one Saladin down anyway. I'm amazed that it's lagging so badly actually. I did a lot to try and alleviate that. And I mean, as I've said before, I've got a good CPU in my computer. My GPU is not very good, it's a 1050 Ti, but this is a 20-year-old game. It shouldn't be running poorly. I did also find that Clip Champ, which I use to clean up my videos sometimes, had about 300 gigabytes worth of stuff on it, so yeah, it was a problem. Now that that's sorted, I would have thought that it would run better. Still not running amazingly, I must say, but I mean, it's alright. I'm seeing a friend of mine at the end of the week, so maybe we can look into what the issues have been together and see if we can work out how to fix it all. Yeah, I feel like I've tried just about everything with this, so it has been a bit of a pain. It's another attack coming in from the red wolf. Honestly, it's not looking great for the black Saladin. He should survive this no problem, but you know, he's losing a lot. Oh, he's getting set on fire, which is not good for him. He'll definitely survive this attack. Easy, it's not a problem. But the yeah, you see the hammering of his walls and stuff isn't great. Oh. Now obviously Wolf had a much better start because it's now 3v2, but even with that, like, there's every chance of a comeback. I don't see it happening, but the most bizarre things happen in these AI battles, so you never really know what will happen. Although Saladin is burning in the centre, so I'm fairly certain he's done for. That is Saladin's biggest weakness. After this one, I'm going to do a Tather castle, I think. Because I like how he has his thing, he has a secondary ring. Keeps him extra safe from burning. I think that'll be great. Because you see, this has just devastated him. Can't do anything whilst he's burning. Okay, so we check out the purple Saladin. See what he's up to. Okay, so Orange Wolf is here, and he's I mean, I was going to say he's going to cause some trouble, and then he immediately lost his siege, so not really a problem on that side. Saladin managed to get his fire under control, which is a surprise. Being Saladin, he's the king of burning. Okay. So yeah, I've also changed my settings a bit on this to make sure that the wolf stays aggressive. I don't know if it's going to work out or not. But that's one problem that I've had doing these. Actually, it's one of the reasons, not only like the crashing and all that stuff, that's not the only reason why this Wolf vs Saladin has taken so long for me to do. It's also because Wolf just, you know, it doesn't matter how you change the unit cap or anything like that, Wolf just becomes unaggressive very quickly. And trying to get anything to happen is borderline impossible. So now if Wolf burns, then there is every chance that he goes down. Now it may be too late for the Saladins already, I don't know, but like purple Saladin is looking strong. So if they can destroy this and set fire to this, that would be absolutely massive. I mean, the fact that the yellow and red wolf are out of gold is very bad for them, right? Saladin does tend to have a stronger economy anyway, but that's because Wolf uses his iron and stuff, whereas Saladin sells his. Gonna whack up the speed because it's gonna take a really long time for anyone to go down, I think. Oh, I say that and purple Saladin may have just killed himself. No, I don't think he has. I think he'll live this. But what a terrible time to send out an attack when you're just being hammered. Okay. And Black Saladin is going after the Red Wolf now, which is a bizarre choice. But, you know, his decision. You see, yeah, this attack fizzled out already, no surprise. As did this one. Again, shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Now, I don't know why Wolf has all these crossbows on his walls like this. I do wonder if he's meant to send them out and they've got stuck or something. Honestly, not sure. The fact that he goes for the towers in this particular situation is just such a bad thing. It just ensures that he's not going to get close to killing. However, with all of this fighting, as you can see, Purple Saladin has run out. Well, I'd say he's run out of gold. He's getting low on gold. Being Saladin, not a huge deal, but you know, it's going to take a long time for Wolf to kill him, I expect. Although, if he keeps sending out attacks like this and blowing all his gold, then maybe there's a chance. Both Saladins are attacking the yellow wolf. It's just not enough of a force, I don't think. I can't see it being dangerous. He's got so many crossbowmen in this tower, and then a ton on the walls. It's just, yeah. And like the crossbows hard counter anything that Saladin's got. Even the horse archers don't stand much chance. Obviously, if it were an open battle, big difference. So if he sent out his crossbows, say here, and horse archers were here, horse archers would win pretty much every time because they just run away. Now that Wolf is burning, it's certainly something I like to see. Hopefully it spreads to the inside because that would be fantastic. I like it when matches are interesting. I don't necessarily care who wins. I especially like when I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I thought Saladin would have been dead by now. And the fact that he's not is great. Genuinely. Keeps this very interesting for me. Come on, mouse. Stuck. Okay. Black Saladin not looking too good. I wonder if he's just sent out an attack. As you can see, with Saladin's morale boost, I guess you could call it, and Wolf's debuff to unit damage, Saladin's Arabian archers just walked all over Wolves. Okay. Yeah, it's taking a long time. Still taking a very, very long time actually for them to do anything. It's one of the things that I do wish to remedy. Wolf burning again. yeah, like the longer this goes on, the worse it is, because Wolf will attack less and less, and yeah, nothing will happen. So I'm hoping that this is dealt with quickly. But you never know. Like, Saladin may even win if Wolf refuses to attack, so that's how this sometimes ends up going. Still, I'm really glad I chose this map now, because it's close enough that stuff's happening all the time. You can also see the issue, like where the issues are. Oh, he lost all his engineers. That's such a shame. Oh well. Another attack on Purple Saladin. And Purple Saladin's looking quite strong in terms of units, but his castle is falling apart. All his towers are gone. I mean, he has a massive surplus of stone, so as you can see, he's looking alright. He's not going to die here. I also do wonder why the AI uses their uses their cows in that way, right? Like, obviously the disease is such a good thing to utilize for units, but when they're sending it at the towers, it's just a bit silly. Again, it seems like he's meaning to send out his crossbows every time, and they get stuck or something. Okay. So simultaneous attack, one from Orange Wolf, one from Black Saladin. Purple Saladin's not looking great, to be honest. But then the Black Saladin attack is not very impressive either. Yeah, you see, he did get on the walls with his assassins, but he needs to break down this small gatehouse, and from there, you know, things will start to... Oh look, he's killing all his own units. Such an idiot. If he weren't killing his own units then with the disease, he would have gotten a bit further. Now, he still would not have killed in that situation, but you know, it's all about costing Saladin units at this point, right? That's all it is. If he can destroy the stuff on the towers, that's a lot of gold gone. And then just kill off units, he's going to struggle to replace them. But as you can see, like, he's back up to 300 odd. Okay, so I left it for quite a while because nothing was happening. And now we've got a simultaneous attack from Red Wolf and Orange Wolf. As you can see, Purple Saladin not looking so good right now. Not even not so good, he's looking very bad. Whereas Black Saladin looks like he'll be able to shrug this off. With his fire at least. Now, if Wolf gets through, yep, he did. I don't think he'll kill, but at this point it's getting dangerous. It's getting very dangerous for Purple Saladin. Oh, look. Yellow Wolf is attacking too, so honestly, there is a small chance that he'll go down here. Although, look, every time the gatehouse closes, the crossbows stop moving, so yeah, maybe not. We'll have to see. If he destroys this gatehouse again, like, and brings forward his crossbows, like, he could inflict some massive damage. Okay, he's targeting the walls, so that's his decision, I guess. I'll tell you, if Wolf has done all this just to bring his crossbows forward and into the fire, I'll be a little bit upset about that. Okay. I don't see Saladin, the Purple Saladin, recovering from this at all. I'd say there's zero chance he does. Well, okay, if he kills the yellow wolf, which he won't, then perhaps there'd be a chance, but yeah, as I say, he's just not going to do that. And you see, this is the other thing that the wolf does. You know, he'll advance forward and then he'll bring all his siege back and put it by his base. And you know, that's how it's bugged, and I don't know how to fix that. I've tried a whole bunch of different settings, and I just can't ever get it to work properly. So, I mean, look, if he gets all these units up into the tower and he doesn't fill in the fucking moat, God, it's just, you know, it is painful to watch. At least it is for me, because I spend all this time doing these. And he takes an almost surefire thing and screws it up every time.
The situation looks grave indeed. Maybe a change of plans needed.
See, and he's just standing there getting toughened up, so he's definitely not killing in this attack, but the next attack he should do. Assuming he actually sends his units in. I really hope he does. Okay. So it took a while, but Orange Wolf has brought his units up, and again, you see, he does this and I just don't get it. I don't know why he does it. I don't know how to fix that. It does frustrate me actually quite a bit. But it's just because I've done these over and over and over again, right? So I've seen that it's an issue and there's nothing I can do about it. It just drives me crazy. But obviously, Purple Saladin is dead here. Regardless of fire, it doesn't matter. He's going down. Which is just wonderful to see because, as I say, this gets frustrating. Now, Red Wolf may be attacking, but it's not going to do anything. So we can just speed this up. Didn't even take out the tower. However, now this is where things get a bit interesting. Because the other wolves should start attacking Saladin as well. And they are. With a huge amount of units. So it probably still won't kill in this attack. Although, God, the game is stuttering like nothing else. I was going to say, although if he got his archers on the walls, or if he killed off like all this stuff, maybe he'd be able to kill him in the next one. But we'll see. Like, this is actually a very big attack. Staggered or not. Now, I think Saladin got very, very lucky there. If that force had gotten on the walls. He actually may have gone down despite me saying there was no chance. Because I'm not seeing fire throwers. Well, I'm seeing one there. I'm not seeing any in here where it counts. Yeah, I'm seeing fires being thrown, but I'm not seeing from where. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. That's Saladin down. Yeah, I will add one more part to this, and I'm going to use Tatha castles just to see if it makes a difference. As I say, I've changed the settings so the wolves are slightly better, slightly more aggressive, but as I say, sometimes you can leave it 10 minutes and no one has died and no attacks are coming out. It's painful. Okay, so we're doing the wall of iron for the last one. Let's give it a go. I actually think that Wolf becomes weaker with these castles and Saladin gets a massive buff, so it'd be interesting to see what happens. We've got the 3 wolves at the top and the 3 Saladins at the bottom. Yeah, as you can see, like, he's got 2 layers, so it keeps him a bit safer from fire breaking out. Now Wolf also has a much larger castle, but in his instance, in this instance, it makes him weaker because it spreads out his units so much. So I wouldn't mind seeing Saladin win for once. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Got an attack coming out from the yellow wolf. Although why he's putting them in the middle, I'm not certain. As you can see, like, not a good place to attack from. He's never going to kill anything from there. Now, I also gave Saladin the high ground, as you can see. I gave him every single advantage I could. Alright, gave him the better castles, I gave him the high ground. He's got the defensive wall, so Wolf has to walk around to kill him. So if Saladin doesn't win here, then that's not great, right? Because I really have tried everything I could. I'm impressed this wolf isn't out of gold actually. He's being hammered like nothing else. Like, if you watched my 1 vs 7 wolf video recently, you'll see this is similar to how I was hammering wolf, just because I didn't want to have to redo it. Brute forced him. As I say, the larger castle is a massive disadvantage for him in this. And I think Orange Wolf will go down soon. Very soon. Now, Blue Saladin also doesn't look great. In fact, he looks quite poor. But, you know, Wolf is being attacked by at least 2 Saladins anyway. Even if he weren't, you know, it's so much pressure being in this position that it doesn't surprise me that he's struggling so much. Plus, maintaining such a large castle, it's just all bad for him. Now, why Wolf is firing that way, I don't know. He should be trying to take out Saladin's towers. So check out the other side, and yeah, not much going on. Nothing of note. I do wonder why the road sweepers are back again, but okay. So we'll see how the black Saladin's faring actually. He's not doing great either, which is a surprise considering both of them have just spent the entire round absolutely hammering the orange wolf. Yeah, funnily enough, I do like the Tatha castles. I really don't like them for Wolf or Saladin very much. Although, as I say, Saladin's one is a big upgrade because of the additional wall to keep his inner building safe. I'm still not like the biggest fan of it. If he got more units, then maybe it'd be a bit better. Obviously, not a big fan of this section of the castle, but you know, it's nice to try different things, I think. I'm honestly surprised that this is even remotely close. There's zero chance Wolf dies in this attack. But as you can see, he's slowly losing units. Blue Saladin is in a position now where, yes, he's got all the defences he needs to be okay in the event of an attack, but he just doesn't look good. And honestly, I kind of feel like playing this map may have been a mistake because of this this terrain. I kind of thought that would make it interesting, right, and give Saladin every chance that he needed. And I was right. It has given Saladin a massive advantage. But at the same time, you know, it is stopping kills from happening. Now, if Yellow Wolf were to come out this way and hammer the Blue Saladin, that would be pretty good. Oh, Wolf is burning. Yeah, not good for Orange Wolf at all, but you know, that is always bound to happen. He's got fire blisters and catapults coming at him, so you know, I did kind of think it would happen sooner rather than later. And this could actually be where he dies. It won't be, no, he should survive this. Next attack he'll die though. 100% certain on that. It genuinely does bother me that he keeps setting up down here rather than to the side, which is what I initially thought he would do. You know, because as you can see, the catapults do nothing down here. He's just sitting duck, right? He loses so much. His units lose all the health, and you know, nothing good happens. Even these assassins should be able to kill the wolf now. And they will. Although he may have just been saved, yeah, look, if they hadn't stopped, he definitely would have gone down to the assassins. Didn't matter, he still died. But, yeah. Not a great way to go down. Again though, like, purple Saladin setting up there, stupid thing to do. It's just like throwing away his units for no reason. Okay. Why the wolf keeps targeting Black Saladin, I don't think I'll ever really understand that, but regardless, as you can see, it has made things so much worse for Wolf, which I'm okay with. Honestly, it's, you know, it's okay. You only have to give Wolf a decent decent debuff really to get him to lose. But having said that, it's not that Saladin's weak or anything. It's just that the crossbows are incredibly strong. Okay, another attack coming in from Black Saladin. I will start skipping through these a bit more than I was, just because, I don't know, it gets a little bit boring, I must say. And I wouldn't want to watch it, so I can't really expect other people to. Now, I wouldn't have watched my 1 vs 7 Wolf, to be honest, but I put that much effort into it, that time and effort and all that, so... That's why I was okay with that one, but as a general rule, I don't like videos being too long, and I don't like when nothing happens, so if I can keep things interesting I will. I'll do whatever I can with them, so... Okay, cool. An attack from Red Wolf is coming in, and it doesn't look great, to be honest. I mean, look, if he does destroy this tower, yeah, got potential to. Oh, never mind. His fire blisters all the way down here. I was going to say, has potential to set Saladin on fire, and then things could get interesting. Unfortunately, it didn't play out that way. I really wish it had have done, but yeah, that's just the way it is. Obviously, Yellow Wolf is not looking too good. Okay, so that tower's almost gone, as is the gatehouse, so like there is a potential for Yellow Wolf to go down in a couple of attacks, just depending on what gets sent at him. So I'll come back when we find out what that is. Didn't have to wait too long. Doesn't look like anywhere near enough siege, but oh well, he's got enough of just about everything else, so he feels in that moat, which he has to do. He didn't. Brilliant. I don't know what his slaves are doing, to be honest with you. Like he is slowly pushing the wolf, but yeah, it's not enough. So, looking at the wolf, he's got 400 units. That's kind of impressive, actually. Come on, mouse. Sorry, the wire keeps getting caught underneath the spacebar. I do have a very small desk, so... Well, I've got a very small room in here, so it's just what it is. Yeah, I mean, every time they attack, it's disappointment, to be honest with you. I just still can't understand why he doesn't go in here. He keeps running around this side and instantly losing everything to fire. Just so odd to me. He doesn't even go for like the small gatehouse. Just, yeah. Oh look, now he is. The first time he has. I mean, obviously this attack is going to come to nothing. Just because Wolf has so many units in here. And fire, clearly. So now we've got attacks coming from Black Saladin, Purple Saladin. Not seeing any from Blue, but that's fine. Like, the fact that they're both attacking means that maybe he'll be able to kill off these walls, the units on these walls, on the towers I should say, and get through, because he seems to want to keep going down this path for some reason. Oh look, Wolf has control of this gatehouse, so that's good for him. Sorry, Saladin has control of this gatehouse. Yeah, really good for him. Blue Saladin's attacking too now, and again, why they keep screwing this up, I don't know. Like, the AI is meant to be smarter in UCP, and more often than not, they're idiots. To the point where it's almost painful. It's certainly unenjoyable to watch, or sit through, I should say. Now, as for watching, I don't know. Maybe it's alright. Yeah, just to sit through here and watch them screw us up time after time is not an enjoyable experience for me, at least. And again, why they would ever go for Red Wolf in this situation is beyond me. But they had every chance to kill orange. Sorry, yellow. It's fine. It's fine. So, Purple and Black Saladin are both sending out attacks. Oh, so is Blue Saladin. Now this is probably not going to come to much. Until he stops splitting his forces like he has been. I don't know.
Saving.
Now I don't know if it's going to look really laggy to you guys as well. I'm probably going to have to clean this up a little bit, but it is lagging like crazy. And in fact, I'm shocked that it hasn't crashed yet. The fire certainly is, well, the fire causes crashing like nothing else. So, oh, finally, the second wolf has gone down. So that's honestly wonderful. And here comes the attack from the Saladins. So this should definitely kill. I mean, if it doesn't, obviously that'd be another thing to be wrong about, but it doesn't really matter because if he doesn't die in this attack, he'll definitely die in the next one. He just doesn't have the gold, he doesn't have the units. Okay, he's gonna live. Although he's walked all his units through the fire too, so he's not gonna live for long. It is lagging horribly. Okay, so the fire finally went out. I just held off until now, but as you can see, like, yeah, because Saladin has kept his units back here, Wolf hasn't been able to rebuild his walls, and he should go down. Not now. Next attack, yeah. It's definitely dead in this next attack whenever it comes. Hopefully it does come. As I say, I've had real issues with both Wolf and Saladin. Mainly Wolf, but you know, sometimes Saladin won't attack either. I don't think that's going to be the case here. They should finish off Wolf soon. Although I say that, did you see they weren't recruiting units for a very long time there? And that's part of what happens. Okay.
Message from the wolf.
Brilliant. That is the wolf down. Yeah, I won't be doing this again. As I say, I'm getting a bit fed up with especially Wolf not doing what he should be doing. But, you know, I'll have to work out the settings anyway. I do have stuff to change on here. So, as I've said previously, a lot of Maricart stuff coming up. Stronghold's on the back burner for a bit. It will be back, don't worry about that, but hopefully you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.